Okay, so last time we were discussing your second season, which began with a cringe-worthy pregame speech.
Come on, Anna, don't do me like that.
Sorry.
Come on. No, I'm all right. It's part of the journey. You got to walk before you can run. You got to crawl before you can ball.
So that was a crawl.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a crawl and a face plant. But I learned from it, and I also grew from it. Over the course of that year, I really figured out how to address the team and also how to do it my way.
You keep going back to that idea of your way or as myself, and I'm wondering if you could help me understand, what do you mean by that? Like, what kind of a leader are you?
A still evolving leader.
Okay. Well, then what kind of a leader were you back then, as you started to find your way, let's say?
Yeah. Well, like I mentioned before, nobody expected much from us that season. But we pushed our way into the tournament, and it was my job to convince the team that we can make a run.
And how'd you do that?
That is a good question. Okay, so we went up against the number 4 seed in the first round.
Underdogs.
Oh, completely. But again, no one expected us to win, and we were the number 13 seed at that. But we kept it close all game, and every time it looked like they were gonna take off, we made a run and we fought our way back in it.
You showed resiliency.
That's right. Come on, you know me. But that's then when I hit the shot.
The shot?
You don't know about the shot, Anna?
No.
It's probably one of the most famous moments in sports history.
Sorry, no.
You should really see your face right now. First off, I'm messing with you. It is not called the shot, but it was a pretty big shot, a tough one at that, might I add. And that shot sent us into overtime.
Okay, so that's a big deal, right? Like, the euphoria must have been intense at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. But there's still a game that has to be won. And in that moment, you have to rally up the troops. And that is when a leader steps in.
All right, y'all, bring it in. Hey, come on. What you got for us, Captain?
Hey, yo. People been down us all year. Yeah. Coming into this game, nobody believed in us. Nobody wanted to give us a chance. Nobody gave any hope for us. Nobody felt bad for us. No. They didn't care about us. Look at those guys over there. A bunch of blue-chip recruits. You see that, right? You feel me, right? Looking like All-Americans, All-Stars, top 5 over there. And they play to win. But us, what we play for? What we play for? Each other. Each and every one of us, each other. So when I'm taking a charge, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm setting a pick, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm fighting for a loose ball, you. That's what I'm doing it for. Because when you combine all that effort, all that passion, all that grit, that makes a great team, which is us. Not a whole bunch of great players. So let's get this win. Together, as one. Like we always have. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
I already forgot what I picked that I have to do. Do I have to get 2 assists in a minute? Or we're in overtime?
Shoots from 14.
It's beautiful.
Replay was brought to you by
and look. Oh, I got it. I got it.
The North Carolina Tar Heels will move on.
Well, what a game they put forth. There were several moments that had me wondering and questioning if this was it for them. But they fought hard, found a way to fight through, and got a huge overtime W.
And the star of this win has to be MP. The sophomore stepped up in a big way when things mattered most, and what a huge presence in overtime.
We pushed ourselves through 3 more rounds before we finally went down. And it still bugs me to this day that I couldn't get us to the promised land.
Wow. I mean, what a finish.
I know.
The buzzer beater? The OT?
So crazy.
I need to watch this game.
Mm-hmm.
For research.
For research. You sure? You sure just for research? I mean, it was just like Junior said, you know, my freshman year. I got to figure out who I was. I got to figure out what the team needed. And somehow, some way, bring those two things together.
That does not sound easy.
No, it was not easy at all. But that process was so satisfying, man. I mean, I had to find the best version of myself. And somehow, some way, use that to bring out the best version of the team.
Literally, leadership in a nutshell.
Well, in some respects, yeah. I mean, that's not exactly what I thought, too. But the next season, I definitely found out that it's a lot more than just that.
Like what in particular?
Hold on now. That's the question I got to answer next time.
Okay, wait. You can't make me wait, really?
Oh, I'm going to make you wait. But it sounds like you turned into a fan, though.
No, it's just professional curiosity.
Okay, well, your professional curiosity is going to have to chill a bit.
Okay, but not too long. Thanks so much, MP.
Anytime.
Surely you can't be serious. Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. I am serious.
RJ's godfather, no less. So Larry's had a chance to soak in the game his entire life. You can see that
on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And a look at the mobile one drive. Driving right into your living room.
nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much to deal with.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well. Here's prime time. 6 for 10 with going inside.
He is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game.
On the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So for Chicago right now, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Primetime is out there with the double.
He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over?
Williams is screen on quickly. Primetime the pass to Williams. Not that Primetime. Quickly covering. 5 to shoot. Primetime the pass to Williams. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Primetime's
in the last 20 years.
That one goes Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low.
Surely you can't be
so
serious.
That's how Tom Thibodeau starts the second half.
I am serious. I am serious.
Here's Primetime. Whistle blows. Basket is good. Here's Primetime. Quickly covering.
And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right. She is seeing more and more about these.
Passing, look out, folks.
With a short break in the action, here's us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level.
What a play!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Green, the screen, shot clock at 6. And he bent. Here's Primetime, quickly covering. Here's Primetime, true up. Here's Primetime. From deep, drops in the tray.
In close look, what a missed opportunity.
Here's DeRozan, cross contact. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Serious.
Question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the back.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Porter. And Primetime. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith. played through the first minute. Here in the second.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort. Priority and goal number one has to be tight.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And DeRozan, here we go. And the season at the Rockets in this one.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate. To adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And Prime Time gets it to go. Pass to Prime Time. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range? To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific cam set. Marquise Chris is out there with Smith, and it's Gordon in at the 3. And no problems knocking that. Throws it up high, and Williams punches it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you gotta love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. That's it. He's guarded by Porter. And Prime Drummond with the screen. Here's Prime Time. And the shot goes down. Almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Drops in the 3.
Into the games, that's even more remarkable.
Into the lane. The shot's good. Here's Prime Time. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win.